1 of Bassmaster Elite Series number 2.
I'm predicting a big, big event. When it's all said and done, we will have our second Elite Series champion of 2023.
Feed them with no hook. We got a glimpse of what's going to happen in this derby. It's going to be a sight fishing derby, all out, guaranteed. They probably going to be making love. Really wondering about the sight fishing. I'm excited to be here. They'll probably be eating that chatterbait too. Bingo. We're live. We're driving, and I'm not driving. Ethan is driving.
Oh yeah.
That's John's nephew. How old are you, Ethan?
19.
Never pulled a trailer before. I said, oh son, just wait. It's coming today. So this is, like I told y'all, bringing you along for everything. We just stopped and ate like some sandwiches and stuff. Look, the truck is trashed out. And anyway, we got up early this morning, got everything, did some laundry. I didn't know that y'all would want to see me doing laundry. It's not very cool. But we just finished up the Elite Series on the very first one at Okeechobee. John's actually doing a tournament today with some sponsor stuff with bass. And he thinks he may have won. It's a 3-fish limit. He had an 8-pounder and a 7-pounder. So we'll find more out about that. But he's going to have a late night pulling out of the Okeechobee that late this afternoon because we start practice tomorrow. So this is Sunday. It's our only day off. And I'm driving. And the guys that made the top 10 have no day off. They'll drive tonight. But we're going to get to the house there pretty soon. Hopefully in the next 4 hours. I think it's about a 6 or 7 hour drive from Okeechobee up to Seminole. Luckily for me, I got the nephew with me, so he's getting his first lesson in driving, and I'm making videos and get caught up with some of my emails and things like that I've been out on all week. So this is what it is: interstate driving. Orlando, Florida, 4 lanes of traffic, and he's never pulled a trailer. What a better place to learn. Fingers crossed he doesn't kill us. Got Travis driving behind us, so we're on our way. We are literally on our way to Seminole, and practice starts bright and early, so we'll get in about 7 or 8 o'clock, and of course I'll show you the house when we get there, and then it'll be rise and shine at 5 a.m. again. So man, today was good because like I actually got to sleep in, and I needed it. I went to bed last night at 7:30 after 3 days of fishing. I was exhausted last night. I've been having a lot of back pain. I haven't talked about that in any of my videos, but it's upper back pain. It's like in my shoulders. I don't know what that's about, but maybe a pinched nerve or something, but it's been excruciating the last 5 days. I practiced with it and fished tournament with it. It was something else. So last night I was ready to go to bed and get some rest. But looking forward to the next event. Last one was great. Super happy about that. Caught a little better bag each day, moved up each day. And keep this momentum train rolling, hopefully. Don't crash and burn in Seminole. Let's keep this thing going and see where it ends. All right, next stop probably will be the house unless I hit y'all up at a gas station or something. So here we go. John snore for a week. You ain't never heard anybody snore like John snores. Dude. Holy cow. Dude, it's for real.
It is bad.
I know. Really bad. All right, we got 25,000 bags to unload. What time is it?
8:48.
And we just arrived. Practice starts tomorrow at 5 a.m. Another bass boat rolling down the dirt road very fast. This is the house. This is it. We're here. We're here. Ethan drove. I rode. Stopped and had a little Mexican food. Yeah, we're rolling. So, the house. Laundry room. This is the first time any of us have seen it. So, none of us have been here yet. Looks a little cleaner and nicer than the last house. Wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah.
Let's see if there's any leftover food like the last one had. Oh no, look. Clean refrigerator. That's how they're supposed to look. Last house had, there were some frozen tater tots in there for us though. Last house had the last 3 different tenants' food in it. What do you think?
A little bit nicer than the last one.
Huh? Were you glad to see that?
Yeah. I can't wait to see the bathroom.
Huh?
I just want to see the bathroom.
Bathroom? What's wrong with the last one? Simple pleasures, life's little treasures. That could be Ethan's bed up there. We don't know yet. What I do know is it's got 3 bedrooms, so you have your own bedroom. Once again, I've held true to my promise. It's right here. This is your bedroom.
You gotta sleep standing up.
I know where the plunger is. Ooh, I think I found my bedroom. Possibly I found my bedroom.
I like the ducks everywhere.
Ducks?
Yeah.
Oh, there is ducks.
Bubbleheads, spoonbills, canvasbacks.
Look at that. Very nice. Look,
I
you
want
got.
that. I actually really want that.
You want the shower curtain?
Yeah, I really want that.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
You're a big duck guy, aren't you? You film a lot of duck hunting?
I did this year, yeah, I found a lot.
Oh my God! Guess what?
We all get our own room.
Look at this.
Dude.
Look at this. You're gonna have your own bedroom. You don't have to listen to Uncle John snore.
And now we all get to listen to him.
Oh my gosh.
You get the room with 2 beds.
You noticing a trend at the houses we stay at?
Do what?
I said, are you noticing a trend at the houses we stay at?
What's the trend?
Deer.
Antlers, ducks, fish. We can't do between 2 fish
We're
here.
going between 2 birds.
Between 2 birds?
Bird 1, bird 2.
We can do between 2 birds.
This is my favorite bird. There's some other fish around. He's around.
I'm with you on that. I actually named him Gilbert years ago. I didn't name him Gilbert. A buddy of mine named him Gilbert because he has a big, tall, skinny buddy. It's like 6'9" and like a beanpole, and his name is Gilbert. It's a long story, but Gilbert's a good story because Gilbert was mad that my buddy was on his hole or something. No, that's what it was. He was mad that, yeah. He said, I went to the lake last week and you were on every one of my holes, Gilbert. Every point I pulled up on, you were standing there.
What I don't understand is how come the ones that are like this in Florida, the darker ones, how come they're always flexed on you, you know? They're 300 yards away and they're like, calm down. Calm down. It must be Gilbert's cousin. Gilbert's cousin's mad all the time.
Gilbert lives from Florida to New York. I mean, he lives
Yeah.
coast to coast, border to border.
He's everywhere at once.
I bet you I see Gilbert today. What do you bet?
Hopefully.
I'll see Gilbert today. Oh no, I just don't want to try to do too much. Seems like I always find enough. It's just, you don't ever think it's enough whenever you find it. But just want to take my time and cover some water today pretty efficiently. I'm really wondering about the sight fishing. I'm thinking this could be a full-fledged sight fishing tournament. I've actually been wanting one of those for a long time, and then now I'm trying to talk myself out of going grass fishing and all this other stuff. I do enjoy sight fishing tremendously. So when the sun gets up today, that's probably what I'm going to do. Is I'm probably going to look pretty hard and see what all I can see after here on beds. And then after that, I may go around jumping and winding, see what I can find some winding baits on some grass. So I'm excited to be here, but it sure feels like a sight fishing derby to me. I think this is the coldest night we're going to have. It just gets warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer and warmer every day. It never stops for the next 6-7 days. So that covers our practice and our event. So they're probably going to be making love. Guess what? We have a house right there. This is our dock. You guys follow my channel, you know I love the house with a dock, because if I can, I'm parking here tonight if I don't use much gas, and that way all I have to do is get up in the morning and walk down to my dock. I love it. Absolutely my favorite thing in tournament fishing. So, I find my life jacket. You've only missed about the first 30 minutes of the morning is all you've missed. You hadn't missed anything. All we did was unload, waited in line, State Park, gate opened at 7 a.m., which opened at 7 a.m. electronically. And yeah, we're ready to go fishing. So let's do it. Lake Seminole, Bassmaster Elite Series number 2. Let's go. Bad day. Terrible day. Horrible day. God awful day. I lost the battle. I'm off the water. And I lost the battle today, no doubt. 4 or 5 bites. Maybe 5 bites. Some of them are even pickerel. Like, I don't even know. I think I touched maybe 3 bass today. Could've maybe, I don't even know. It was terrible. It was god awful. I did catch one good 4-pounder, but it's terrible. I don't know. It reminded me a lot of my last time I was here. It's the worst practice I ever had, and looks like I'm right on par for it again. I don't know how many fish live in these communities back here, but I think I spent a bunch of time messing with them last time I was here, and I don't think I'm gonna mess with them. Like, that's where the sight fish are, I'm sure. But God, it was terrible. I don't even know what the game plan is for tomorrow. I've got to get a different mindset, dude. I did not win the battle today. You know what I mean? Like, every day at Okeechobee, I went out to try to win the battle of just that day of practice, just one day at a time, and I won every day. Like, even if it wasn't successful, I learned something, I accomplished something, I pushed to a point, and today I couldn't do it. I've got to wake up tomorrow with a different determination.
Yeah. Yep. My mapping's not accurate on this lake at all.
I told you the Garmin was off here.
Horrible.
I told you.
I mean,
Last time I was here, we didn't even have anything in the timber. Nothing. Just blank lines. So what they filled it in with is the avionics stuff.
and it's not accurate.
I agree.
I mean, there's some stuff they says at 20-foot hole, it's 2 foot deep.
That's correct.
You're like, yeah.
I got a question I've been wanting to ask you all day. So you told me that you talked to some people, anglers that are Elite Series guys, that told you that this was the most dangerous place on the face of the planet and that it would tear all your stuff up. So I have a question, because I told you you're from Oklahoma.
I ran all over the place.
And you'll be just fine after one day. You were nervous about it. So my question to you that I've been wanting to ask all day long, how many trees did you hit running today?
0. 0 trees.
What did I tell you?
Yeah. That wind though, man, that water level is just horrible. I mean, it's just skimmed over the top.
I know, it's dangerous. That's why I called you. You see where I called you
Yeah.
twice this morning. As soon as I got there on the water and I saw that, because it is like 6 inches higher than it was when I was here last time.
Yeah.
But I should have known you live scoping and stuff. You realized real quick. But I was like, John, I just want to tell you, hey, dude, like, it looks like there's nothing out here, and they are just right under the surface. We're like the most dangerous lake level ever right now. But with that being said, I knew that you would know the deal.
Yeah.
So I was correct. I gave you good advice, right?
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah.
I mean,
You said run the lanes.
yeah. It's Oklahoma, Texas stuff, you know.
Yeah.
We got trees too. Lake Fork.
We don't have this much high drilling.
We do definitely not have this much hot drilling.
I mean, it's. I think it's too much
It is too much.
for fishing.
But it's why there's so many fish in here.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many fish in here.
Yeah.
Take away all that grass and there's
My
nothing.
mapping was more accurate. I know where the humps are at. I know where the.
I agree. Now here's what you can do. You could go, if you got an area that you really want to look at, you can turn on the deal and you can map it yourself with the Garmin, and
The
it's
problem is
accurate.
you can't idle through those trees. I mean,
Well, that's why it's not.
Not
Mapped.
without-
That's why it's not mapped originally.
yeah.
So they came, you know, when Garmin did all that, they came and did all that. Well, they can't do it in trees. They just can't. And so that's why that area didn't get mapped originally with Garmin's mapping. So like,
You know what they could do? They could take especially one of those big live scopes, put it on sideways and idle with it, and record that information, and they'd be able to see the ups and downs.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd be able to do that.
They don't even do any of the recordings anymore now. I don't think. They had a big program. They did it for like 3 years. When I first signed on with Garmin about 5 or 6 years ago, 7 years ago, they were doing a bunch of it. I think that whole team's gone now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be.
Dude, I knew.
I
I
think
was
it's gonna be
dying to
one.
ask you that question all day. Like this afternoon, I was thinking, I bet John ain't hit a single stump, you know, running. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I was like, and he was worried and concerned. But I told you, them boys that were telling you that ain't from our neck of the woods.
No. I mean, I can see it is.
Yeah, you get out of the boat lane,
Mhm.
you go running, you can kill yourself.
Yeah.
And you can kill yourself if you get run on the side of a boat lane, you know.
Well.
You can. You need to be in the middle of that sucker.
Yeah.
But you saw what I saw today. You passed boats and you were like, okay, I want to get over, you
Yeah.
know, and you both can pass. But you don't want to get way in and you
No.
want to get right back to center as soon as you go by them.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Winds, high near 80, winds west-southwest at 10 to 20. Wonderful spring. Sounds like we're in Oklahoma.
What was yesterday?
10 to 20.
Yeah.
It blew pretty good. Plan for today, day 2 of practice. I got a dang plan today. The thing is like, for me, this is a war. And every day is a battle within the war. And every practice day is a battle. And yesterday, I lost the dang battle, no doubt. But I got to looking, man, and I really didn't have a plan. Like John and I both didn't. We just kind of went out there and went and ran around and looked at some water. I got a plan. And I know what I'm doing today. And I'm gonna venture deep, very Okie style today. I'm gonna get into a bunch of backwater stuff and really dig hard. So I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I'm hoping it goes well because this is how I would like to fish this tournament. But now how you would like to fish a tournament and how you fish a tournament, a lot of times two different deals. But I'm gonna give myself the opportunity anyway. And I'm gonna spend a full day. I got the boat tied up on the dock. The second it's enough daylight, I'm out of here. I'm running. So as long as I've got enough light, I think we're allowed on the water 30 minutes before official daylight, which probably isn't even enough for me to run out of here. But somewhere in that time frame, we're going to get after it. Game plan. Win the battle today. That's the plan.
Alright, we got a plan today. About to make a long run, so right off the bat. We burned 9 gallons yesterday, so we still should have 41 gallons of gas left. We got enough fuel for today. Let's get it. So I've been in 2 backwaters so far. There's no fish in them. This one doesn't have any water in it. Now back in here, 2 miles back in, I got an aisle all the way back out. I guess I'm lucky I saw a stump. There's a giant stump in the middle of the thing, all I can put giant drill everywhere. So there's probably more stuff that you can't see and kind of stuff you can put up to it. We're island all the way out. I hate this one. Just killing time. This is probably where a little free practice would help, but like the last hole I was in was deep enough cold fish. I would have come back in even if I hadn't been free practice. Like, this place is all about the main. I'm just trying to get off the beaten path, kind of do my deal, but man, it's not working. It's aggravating. It's early in the morning, but I gotta stay the course because it only takes one stop to find them. You know, one little hole. The fact that all the other ones are bad. It's good if you find a good one, I guess. But man, I mean, they're not even like a little bit bad, like 1 or 2 bites. It's like no bites, no fish. This was so shallow I could see, and like the biggest bass that I've seen here might be 1.5 pounds. You don't see very many. The other one I didn't see anything. It was dead, literally dead. 60-degree water, and you don't see any fish, clear, high drilling. I don't get it. You don't live here. That's all there is to it. You don't live here. We live down there on that main river, on that main stretch. Golly. Started with the plan today, and
and I executed the plan, and the plan still sucked. I think it was worse than yesterday. Really, really, really bad day of practice. So 2 days in a row, really, really bad. I think I had 3 bites, and those 3 bites, I think one of them was the same fish. Flipped in a mat on the way in, got a bite, fished a whole backwater, came back out, flipped my way back out, flipped in the same mat, got another bite. I think that was it. So pretty well sucked. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I have no idea. Seems like last time I was here, they caught them out of this hole too, and I forgot about that until I just loaded up now here. Anyway, I suck.
Where I motor myself off even.
I went out on the flat, around the islands last night for the last 2 hours or so of the evening. I caught 1 fish, and it was in pads. That's the one I was talking about. And that's the only bite I had in like 2.5 hours out there, all that grass. But I was kind of like you, even though it's real shallow, I think Carolina rig dragging out there would be the deal. But dude, you're talking about trying to find a needle in a haystack out
I
there.
don't know if you already have an idea.
You don't have a couple of waypoints where you've been bit. I mean, it's just, I don't know that that's how I want to fish. I think I'd rather be on the bank for all getting and flipping and that kind of stuff to grind it out. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the subscribe button. Why do I always forget to say that in every video I do? Hit the dang subscribe button, man. Come on. I see you guys on there. Like, over half the people that watch my videos don't subscribe. Over half. That's what the algorithm says. Essentially doesn't know where it wants to go.
And ready.
Day 3 of practice. Dude, I mean, this is the reality of it. I think I may have had 6 bites in 2 days, so like I have nothing to go to right now as is. Man, it leaves an uneasy gut feeling, like you don't like it, and we have it, and it's just part of it. And I don't know why, but it sucks. It's terrible, and but it's part of what we're doing and how we're going to do it. I've decided to come upriver and put in here at Takeoff, which is like 30 miles away from where we've been staying and where most of the fish generally come from on this place. But I'm just looking for a different personality. Sometimes with fish, just changing water color, another segment of a reservoir is as big as this one. You can get in another river system, different water colors, and just have a totally different fish behavior. Potentially that they'd be more aggressive, further along, whatever it is that we're looking for, bites. Maybe they're up here. I don't know. I don't want to leave it unscratched. This is not how I wanted to practice. It's not where I wanted to come. But this is where we are. And there's still more I can hunt and peck down there, but if I'm going to be hunting and pecking, I guess I'm going to be doing it on tournament day. So we'll see how today goes. Day 3. Let's try to win this battle. All right. Day 3. We got a glimpse of what's going to happen in this derby. Where it's going to happen, hell if I know. It's going to be a sight fishing derby, all out, guaranteed. Wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. You got any clue how to get to the house? I don't. I just know we turn left right here.
Yeah, left and then
Left and left.
Left and left.
We'll figure it out after that.
Yeah.
Sight fishing derby. Man, they'd probably be eating that chatterbait too, and them boys be catching them like that too. Wasn't the practice I wanted, I know that.
I was going to go down this one area and hunker down, and now I don't think I'm going to go there and hunker down. I think I'm going to stay up here on the river end and try to sight fish. Ooh, I carry this at all times. You know what this is? It only gets open certain times of the year. This is the old bed fishing box. That's exactly what it is. It's got little crawls, little secret bed baits in it. Little things that they've never seen before. A couple things white. I'm sure there's some white tubes in here. There better be some white tubes in here. Ooh, see, some white tubes. And that one, the old mat bait for the old biggin. It won't get fired up about nothing. Get fired up on that. This is the one I feed them. So you feed them this sucker. I like to feed them with no hook. Let her eat it, and then throw something in there smaller. Guys I don't want to hook her big one with something like that. But I don't know that I'll get that opportunity tomorrow, though.
No.